So I wanted to show you a video on how we're going to prevent or kill off weeds. The theory is we're going to put this black plastic over the top of the beds, and it should warm up the soil, and then the weed seeds will germinate, and then as they sprout, there'll be no sun and it'll kill them off. That's the theory anyways. We're going to give it a try. This bed right here, or all these beds, this garden area, I went ahead and I got it all broad forked. I put in all of the fertilizers, our blood meal and rock phosphate and green sand, and then I cultivated it in. So these beds are ready to be planted in, but I want to go ahead and give it 2 weeks with this black plastic on, and we'll get this done. Then I want to show you the bed that's going to be the pain, and we're going to give it about 2 months with the black plastic on, and hopefully it'll kill it off. So we'll go ahead and get this laid on here, and we're going to surround it with bricks to weigh down the edges. So we have this one all tarped up. We just put some bricks along the edges. I have some sandbags, I just have to fill them up with sand, but I think this will be good for now. And so yeah, this one we're just going to wait for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks we want to start planting, so this will help kill off all of those seeds that are going to turn into weeds, is the theory. So we'll do a follow-up video also and see how well it worked. So now what we're going to do is go over to our other bed that is just completely infiltrated full of weeds, and that's the one that we're going to let the tarp sit on top of for 2 months and see what it does. So as you can see, this side is full of grass, which is extremely difficult to kill, and we don't want to use any type of chemical in these planter beds or in these garden beds. So we have to figure a way to kill them, and I don't want to pull it all and I don't want to till it all, because when you till it, some of these weeds are just going to spread even worse. So we're going to try the black tarp. With this tarp, it's black on top, white underneath. They call it a silage tarp, and it's a 5 millimeter in thickness. So what I'm going to do is just get all this cut down so it's moderately level, and then we'll put the tarp on top of it, and in 2 months we'll pull that tarp off. And in theory, everything should be dead and ready to be prepared for the summer garden. So we'll get that taken care of, and then we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so we have this one tarped as well. And like I said, we're going to give it a month, 2 months, pull it off, and see what it looks like. And then we will have to prep these beds. What I'm going to do this year is, once the season's over, is get everything prepped prior to, and then throw these tarps on it so it'll be on over the winter. And so about this time next year we can pull those tarps off and everything should be good to go. Every time you cultivate that soil, you're basically reintroducing weeds, the weed seeds, into your soil. So that is why the no-till method is one of the best, because you're not reintroducing the weeds every single year. For the couple years, we're going to have to do a little bit of tilling just so we can get our soil the way we want it. But after we get it the way we want it, then we should stop. We should be able to stop tilling it up, and it'll help with the weeds drastically. Be in tune, subscribe so you can see when we do the update on this and see how well it did. Thanks for watching.